Welcome to another section in your Revit Structure Advanced project. In this particular section, we're going to start looking at work sets and work sharing and how we collaborate on larger Revit structure projects. Sometimes a Revit structure project can become too big for just the one person working locally on Revit structure. So we need to subdivide it so that a team of people can work on that particular Revit project. Now, Autodesk Revit projects include the entire building model in one file. Like you can see here, we've got an AutoCAD drawing you can see there that we've brought in. There's our drawing that we've imported in, and then we've got our model built on top, like so. Now, sometimes this particular model file needs to be broken down into its logical components. So this might be a much bigger building with an east wing, a west wing, north wing, south wing, and so on. So what you've got to do is you've got to separate the model into these components without losing the connection to the whole model. Now, this is known as work sharing, and its main component is a thing called work sets. Now, work sets are established in a project, and there is one central file and many local files. So each individual person will be working on a local file that they will then synchronize to the central file. Now, the way that you do this is in the Collaborate tab on the ribbon, and you'll notice here that we have a work sets panel. Now, I haven't actually activated work sharing yet, so there's no active work sets available. But if I click on work sets here, you'll see that it's prompting me that you're about to enable work sharing. And as it says there, sharing a project requires careful planning and management. That's what we're going to take you through in this section and some of the subsequent sections on this course, because work sharing is quite a complicated process and is normally controlled by people like your BIM manager or your CAD manager. But what we're going to do is make sure that you're aware of it, how it works, so that should you need to CAD manage or BIM manage a Revit project, you can. So let's have a look a little bit more at this work sharing and the work sets. So what we've got to look at is making sure that all the local files are saved back to this central file. You'll notice here I've named this particular file Central. So this will be our central file. And then any updates from the local files to this central file will be synchronized, so that all the model views, sheets, parts of the project are automatically updated when the local file synchronizes to the central file.